He's back. Dan the man. On the hunt. I don't know. It's a first for me. Morning, everyone. My name is Bill. This is Pirate Solutions Forestry, and got a first for me today. We're milling Douglas Fir. First time I've ever milled it. If you watched the previous videos, you know where it came from and you kind of know the story, so we won't go through it again. But I've got a log up here on the log loader. It's 8'6". We're going to throw it up on the sawmill, and we're going to try to cut through it before I got to go to an appointment. I got an appointment in a couple of hours, so let's see if we get this one out of the way, and then maybe we'll do some more this afternoon while Danny's hunting around here, and hopefully we can have some fun and not hit any metal. So let's get this thing tossed up on the sawmill and see if we can get it in a good orientation. So let's stuff it over. Stuff it over a little bit. I think I've got to bring this end up just a hair. Oh. All right, let's flip it off there and see what we can do. So it's got this check in it right here. I think I'm going to want to try to get this check a little more parallel to everything. Yeah, it looks all right. It looks pretty level. I think that looks like a good place to start. So our goal here is to get this thing into a cant, as big a cant really as we can get, and turn it into 1-inch thick boards. So that's what we are going to do. Let's make sure we got some water flowing. And right now any of the flitches I take off, I'll be taking off at 4/4. Right now I'm at 17 1/4, so I could drop to 16 and take I want to get 17 at 8. Then if I have to drop and take a flitch, I'll take it at 16. Let's see if that looks like a reasonable top cut. Let's try it out. Running a Resharp Stella Cut bend, and the reason that I'm running that is because I can mill the whole job with it, all 4 logs, no problem. We are going to have to keep a little bit of an eye on cut quality. This stuff's got a lot of knots in it, and it's going to be a little finicky until we get it down into a cant. Hopefully it cooperates. If it doesn't cooperate, then I'm going to have to put a band on when I do the cant. But let's drop down to 16 and take one there. This gives me a 1-inch flitch that hopefully can be edged off with something and try to utilize them all. This log does have quite a few little spines sticking off it, so it's probably not going to play super nice in turning. I will try and edge this, even if it doesn't end up being good. You know, even something like a 1x4 would be good for window trim for them. So let's see if we can get it rolled over. Because of the spine on the side, I might go all the way over with it. Let's see how she plays. Beautiful, pretty wood. This is going to be pretty much kind of low-grade Douglas Fir because of all the knots. I'll give you a look at that. So grain-wise, if it was slabs, grain's beautiful, but for it being boards, it's not. They're going to be pretty boards, but I would say for a log, it's a pretty low-grade log. But for what this gentleman wants to do with it, should work out fine. So let's. Oh, God. Sorry, guys. I stubbed my toe last night, and it's black and blue and blown up like a blimp, and I'm kind of stumbling around here. So if we do go all the way over with it, we have to remember to drop our toe boards. I think that looks nice and square. We'll find Danny and take another cut here. Leave my toe board up. It's nice and level right now. So I'm going to make it at 18 1/8 right here. We'll drop down and take a foot to 17. And that's just giving me 1 inch split. It's so bony on the outside that even though that looks like a thick cut, it's really not. Okay, we'll come down and take it at 17, and then roll it. And it really doesn't matter. The only reason I'm doing that way is just to keep the math simple in my head. All right, get this off here. Trying to find Danny. Pretty wood. You don't get the best look at it because it's covered in water. Now we drop our toe board and drop this thing down. Flip it one more time here. When we get that cleaned up, we should be able to mill it out. Get my toe board down. Actually, I'm going to lift both of my toe boards up a little bit. I'm going to slide this log down. I've got to roll this log that way. It's barely on the bunk down there. Oop. That's pretty good right there. Now I can get my toe boards down, drop my stops down a little bit, get my clamp on it. All right, rounded up the dog. Let's see if we get the side off this thing and get her flipped up and see if we can mill it apart. It's really a shame there's so much taper in these logs. Let's see where we're at here. It's going to be about 12 there. I don't see much other way of going about it. Let's try it right there. going to have to maybe keep this, well, I'll put it on the forks, but there could be a 1x6 by about 6 foot long in this. I might recut this one. Doesn't look like a bad face. Let's just go ahead and flip her up. Start milling down the other way. Almost should take a flitch off it right now. So just a little narrow right here. I think if I take a flitch off it right now, it helps me. So I'm going to take it to 10 7/8. The width of these boards doesn't matter. So I'll take a 1 inch off it. And I should be putting these in the carriage. Real pretty. Beautiful red boards. They're pretty boards. They're gonna be nice wall panels for his house. I mean, for his shop. That's for damn sure. So let's flip it up and mill it out. All right, we're going to want to mill these on 4/4 scale. So I'm just going to move my magnetic scale over so I can see my Norwood scale, because we're going to scale off the top, so that's or off the bottom. The scale's already set up for that. So let's get to a number that makes sense here. About, get a full band support here. So let's come down to right there and start there. That's at 13 3/8. That's 12 1/4, 11 1/8. Next cut's going to be at 10 inches, which you should keep in the back of your mind that 10 inches is on 3/4, I mean on 4/4 scale. This cut should be at 8 7/8. Next cut should be at 7 3/4. Get these off the mill and then we'll finish it out. Really pretty boards. This one's probably going to have to be edged a little bit. The other one should be good because the wane can always go, a little bit of wane that's on this top board here can always go in, or he can trim it down. I'm going to show you this. This tree came right from his yard, right behind his shop. So it's kind of neat that He's using it for the siding in his shop. He's got a really beautiful place. Really pretty wood. So we get these two off and we can just go ahead and mill through the rest of it. And this log will be done and I can go inside and get ready to go to my dentist appointment. Yay, dentist appointments. What's better than that? This resharp Stella Cut band is really providing a beautiful finish on this right now. So I should now be at 6 5/8. If I remember right. Yep, 6 5/8. Next drop to 5 1/2. Nice. One little teeny little bit, so the pith is going to be in this next board completely. This should be 4 3/8. This one should be a 3 1/4. This one should be at 2 1/8. Final cut at 1 inch. Hope we don't run into anything and we're all good to go. And that's how we roll. Pretty boards. I'll take this bunk off with the Bobcat after I get back from my appointment. And I'm going to have to set up a spot to stack all this stuff. I think originally I was just going to run them back one log at a time, but I think I'll take them back a couple of bundles at a time because I got to run them up the street. If you didn't watch the previous video with me running up and down the street in the Bobcat, watch that video. Cut out nice. I still obviously have to do my edging. I'm going to pick a time for that. I don't know whether I'll wait till the end or not to see what I get total. But you probably, I try not to show the edging on video. It's just too boring. It's like a whole day where I have to come out and just edge stuff. Now, some people might say, well, it'd be easier if you did it as you went. That's true and it's not true. It's true from the standpoint if I wasn't videoing, yes. It's not true from the standpoint of videoing because I got batteries to worry about. I'm doing it all by myself. And I kind of have to keep the flow going. So edging is a whole process in itself. And I will edge those off probably after the next log and then bring all that wood back to him. And we've got 4 decent sized logs to cut. Well, really we've got 2 big logs and 2 small logs, but they're all decent. They'll all yield some nice wood. He doesn't care about that he gets uniform widths. He'll work with it one way or another. Because like I said, he's going to have to be making trim and things like that anyway. So simple process. Stella Cut band cut great. I hope this Stella Cut band, because I sharpened it, makes it through this whole process. I would say for full disclosure that it cut okay. It's not ripping through the wood because I sharpened them over to 7 degrees. So it's not like it's just flying through it, but it's cutting super, super, super flat and nice and smooth. And that's what I want. And I need the durability to try to get through. I should have no problem milling these 4 logs with that one band. So Thanks for the watch. I got to go to the dentist. Hopefully we'll shoot some more video this afternoon after we get everything charged up. And we will keep a better eye on that guy right there. It took me about 5 minutes to find him. He was way over in the woods over there. So we always appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe. Always fill me in on what you want. If you, when I'm doing these hyperlapses through some of the cuts, you're missing some of my commentary. But the audio's not great anyway because of the noise and everything. So let me know if you want more commentary. Let me know if you want faster videos. Let me know if you want slower videos. Let me know if you want me to stop every now and then and explain things. But for Danny, the little miscreant, myself, Pirate Solutions out.